Hello, and welcome. I am so glad that you chose to spend some time here today. This channel is a space dedicated to exploring the things that make our lives richer and more meaningful. Self-expression, personal growth, empowerment, positivity, finances. Today, I want to share a thought. Your life does not need to be fixed. It needs support. Let's talk a little more about this fix-it mindset. It's a subtle, yet powerful force that shapes how we see ourselves and the world around us. At its core, it's the belief that we are fundamentally broken and need to be repaired, rather than seeing ourselves as whole beings who are simply learning and growing. It's so pervasive that we often don't even notice it. It's the default setting for much of our culture, whispering in our ear that if something feels difficult or imperfect, it must be a flaw that needs immediate correction. This mindset turns the beautiful, messy process of being human into a problem to be solved. You see it everywhere. It shows up in promises to fix your finances in 30 days. The narrative is that if you're struggling with money, it's because you're not disciplined enough, not because you're navigating a complex economic system or facing unexpected life events. The fix is presented as a simple, one-size-fits-all solution, ignoring your unique circumstances. It creates a cycle of shame when the quick fix inevitably fails to solve a systemic issue. Or consider our relationships. The fix-it mindset tells us we can fix our partnership with one simple trick. It reduces the intricate dance of communication, shared history, and individual needs to a cheap life hack. When that trick doesn't magically resolve deep-seated issues, we're led to believe the relationship, or worse, we ourselves, are irreparably damaged. And then there's productivity. We're told to fix our lack of focus with a new app, a stricter morning routine, or a color-coded planner. The underlying message is that your natural rhythms of energy and creativity are wrong. You must be optimized, streamlined, and relentlessly efficient. There's no room for rest, for contemplation, or for the simple fact that some days are just harder than others. This external pressure quickly seeps into how we talk to ourselves, especially after a mistake. The internal monologue kicks in. What is wrong with me? Why can't I get this right? I need to fix this now. That language frames us as a collection of deficits, a project to be managed rather than a person to be nurtured. Then every challenge, every setback, every moment of struggle becomes proof that we are broken. It's no longer just a difficult situation, it's a personal indictment. It piles an immense amount of pressure on our shoulders to be perfect, to be flawless. The self-improvement industry often fuels this fire, suggesting that if you just find the right system, the right guru, or the right 10-step plan, you can perfect yourself and eliminate all your flaws. So when a new habit doesn't stick, or a goal isn't met on an arbitrary timeline, we don't question the method, we question ourselves. We label it a personal failure. This constant striving and self-criticism is unsustainable. It can spiral into exhaustion, burnout, and a chronic feeling of inadequacy. We end up feeling more stuck than when we started, convinced that we are the problem. And perhaps most importantly, the fix-it mindset completely ignores context. It ignores the complex systems, the societal pressures, and the personal circumstances that shape our lives. It places the full burden of change on the individual, without acknowledging the environment we exist in. But what if the goal wasn't to fix ourselves at all? What if instead, we aim to support ourselves? Now, let's be clear. The desire to grow and improve is beautiful. It's a deeply human instinct to want to learn, evolve, and feel more aligned with our values. There is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be a better friend, a more patient parent, or simply a person who feels more at peace. The issue is how that beautiful desire is often packaged and sold to us. It gets co-opted by a culture that profits from our insecurity. What should be a journey of self-discovery is turned into a rigid, demanding performance. It becomes less of a loving guide, and more of a drill sergeant, barking orders from the pages of a book or the screen of an influencer. This culture thrives on one-size-fits-all formulas that pretend to be the only path to success and happiness. You know the script. Wake at 5, meditate for an hour, drink a gallon of lemon water, journal your 10-year goals. But this narrative conveniently ignores reality. It ignores privilege, systemic barriers, chronic illness, neurodivergence, and the simple fact that we are all profoundly different. That 5 a.m. wake-up call doesn't work for the night shift worker or the new parent. An hour of silent meditation can be agonizing for someone with anxiety or ADHD. These rigid prescriptions set us up for failure. And when you inevitably miss a step, that inner critic, amplified by the culture, whispers, "See? You're not disciplined enough. You don't want it badly enough. Something is wrong with you." This isn't empowerment, it's a cycle of shame. This relentless productivity obsession turns life into a project to be managed, optimized, and perfected. Every moment must be accounted for, every hobby monetized, every interaction networked. It leaves no room for the beautiful, necessary messiness of being human. It demonizes rest and unproductive days, framing them as lazy or wasteful, rather than essential for recovery and creativity. But what if we chose a different way? Real, sustainable growth doesn't come from a place of harsh judgment. True support liberates. It meets you where you are, on a Tuesday morning when you're tired and overwhelmed, not where a guru says you should be. It's about building connection with yourself and others. It's about creating a bigger, more flexible toolkit for navigating life, not a harsher, more restrictive rulebook. If we move away from fixing, what does real support look like? It's a rich, varied ecosystem, not just crisis calls. It's people, resources, and practices. The web that catches you, the scaffolding that holds you up. Emotional support, being heard without judgment. Practical support, a hand with what's heavy. Small kindness, big relief. Professional support, therapists, doctors, advisors, coaches. Think of a well-stocked toolkit, different tools for different days. Building your support system is ongoing. We consciously cultivate it. Cheerleaders who celebrate your wins, people who challenge you with kindness, and those who sit with you when it's hard. It often starts with friends and family. Be present for them too. Widen to community, walking groups, meetups, forums. Belonging makes habits stick. Connection over competition builds momentum. Little reminders of strength can boost confidence along the way. One of the biggest barriers is asking for help. We fear burdening others or seeming incapable, so we struggle in silence. Let's dismantle that belief. Needing people is human. Start small and specific. Make it easy to say yes. It's okay if someone says no. Keep reaching out. Each time you ask and receive, you teach your brain that it's safe. I am worthy of help. Imagine learning to bake bread. Fix it. Perfect the recipe or you failed. Inner critic, you can't follow instructions. Support? Hey, that happens. Let's try again. It's just data, not a verdict on your worth. Fix-it budgeting feels punishing and strict. Support. Understand habits without judgment. Make it collaborative. Aim for progress, not perfection. Let reminders of strength live in your everyday. Self-support is changing your inner tone. Our inner critic replays mistakes and points out flaws. Talk to yourself like a dear friend. Pause. Listen. Get curious. Ask gentle questions. Would a short rest help? What's one manageable step? Small steps build trust. Tiny actions create momentum. Celebrate small victories. Self-compassion gives resilience to try again with hope. Let's take a moment to let this sink in. You are not a project to be fixed. For so long, we've been told that happiness lies at the end of a checklist of self-improvements. That we need to be more productive, more disciplined, more something else. But that constant striving can be exhausting, leaving us feeling like we're always falling short. It's a hamster wheel disguised as a path forward. The truth is, you are a person to be supported. A human being deserving of care, empathy, and understanding, especially from yourself. You are whole and worthy, right now. Not 10 pounds from now, not after you get the promotion, not once you've perfected a new skill. Your worth is inherent and unconditional, exactly as you are in this moment. So, I invite you to choose the kinder, more sustainable path. A path that isn't about radical, overnight transformation, but about gentle, consistent growth. This means learning to trade armor for community and self-compassion. It's about lowering the shield of perfectionism and allowing yourself to be seen, to connect with others who get it, and to build a circle of support that lifts you up. Your journey forward starts with a single, gentle step. So tomorrow, when you wake up, I want you to pause. Before the day rushes in, just take one deep, intentional breath. And then ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do to support myself today? Maybe it's 5 minutes of stretching, savoring your coffee without your phone, or sending a text to a friend. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Sharing it with someone who might need to hear this today is a beautiful way to spread that support. And we'd love to build community right here. In the comments below, share one small, kind thing you plan to do for yourself. And if you're looking for tangible reminders on this journey, visit 1012expressions.com. We've created exclusive merch that supports your path with style and a little bit of humor. Think of them as little daily reminders of your power, your worth, and your commitment to being kind to yourself. Most importantly, above all else, be gentle with yourself. This is a practice, not a performance. Keep going, one small step at a time. You've got this.